One of the most important reasons that people fail to understand as to why they are stressed is simply the fact that they never ever bothered to find out what can they do in order to live a life free from stress. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Karthik Poovanam. I'm a leadership coach and author. Over the last 12 years, I've been doing workshops across Europe and also everywhere, almost in all the states in India. I've been working with so many different people to help them accomplish a very, very wonderful internal state. I call this workshop as internal vibrancy. And I found out that a lot of people across the world, they have never ever bothered to find out why they're going through stress and what can they do to be leading a life that's free from stress. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very important for you to understand that if you are going through stress, or have you ever bothered to find out what can you do directly? It's not about the indirect escapism where you go watch Netflix, you go watch some kind of movies in Amazon Prime, you go and watch some movies. These days theaters are closed, so you are with your YouTube and Netflix and Amazon. But these are escapisms, listening to music and all. It's like you're suppressing those core reasons which are responsible for you to experience stress in the very first place. So to have the right kind of tools and the right kind of processes is where your inner intelligence must function. Now people, if you're watching this video so far, I want to tell you that it's just not about marketing my product alone. I also want to give you a solution. So what can you do? One thing that you can do is, the first thing, tell yourself, hey, I am living my life right now and I know that I'm going through stress. Have this conversation with you, direct conversation. Tell yourself, hey, listen, I am going through stress and I know that I'm going through stress. This one direct conversation, have it with you. It's like a statement also, a declarative statement. Yeah, you're being honest with yourself. All right, now what do you do next? The next important thing is, make a list of the things that you can do. What can I do so that I will experience my life without stress? Ask yourself, what can I do so that I can experience my life without any stress? Ask yourself this question. Now make a note of the things that come into your mind. It can be meditation, yoga, going and attending somebody wonderful, his workshop or her workshop, whatever it is. Or being aware, what could you do? Let it come from within you, let it not come from some forced encroachment or ideas supplied by outside. So that's why this is like an introspective session. So ask yourself this very, very clearly. What can you do in order to lead a life that is free from stress? A third most important thing, what are those things that you always wanted to do but have never done it? And in those things, what are those things which does not need any money? A lot of people I speak to, especially people who have a lot of money, who the society considers to be successful, and they all told me, what actually gives you joy, truly joy, is being with nature, connecting with nature, creativity. These are things that really energizes a person. But unfortunately, what's happening is there is a sabotage of your inner creativity, your freedom, because you tend to take stress and you never ever bother to find out what can you do to not experience stress in the very first place. When I started sharing this very, very simple technique as a conversation to a lot of people, a lot of them also attended my workshop after that because they wanted to really understand more powerful techniques. But they told me that this very little thing that you have shared has really helped us, get into a zone where we are not being so bogged down by stress. See, a lot of people are getting bogged down by stress. There is a punch, they get punched up on their face, they get knocked out, and this is something that they can avoid. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you a very, very interesting thing that I'm reminded of this conversation I was having with a construction company chairman. And he was telling me, Karthik, just after applying these basic things like asking myself, am I leading a life, where stress is a part of that? And what can I do to, be free from stress? I can see that the way in which various things in my life, the way I begin to approach them has transformed remarkably. Now, this is something which I feel everybody must focus on very, very largely. And if you are from any industry, doesn't matter whether you're from the banking, whether you're from the finance, whether you're from the construction, whether you're from biotech, whether you're from fintech, whether you're from any kind of an industry, doesn't really matter. Technology, hardware, software, it just does not really matter which industry you come from. This process, just this basic understanding that you're going through stress, and what can you do to not experience stress? Being direct. Good day, everybody. Stay blessed. This is Karthik Poovanam. Have a wonderful time. I'll continue to enjoy my walk here. Good day.